자, 호그와트 레거시 오늘도 학교에 가보겠습니다. 자, 우리 김섹스군 반갑습니다. 학교 가야지. 자, 그러고 보니까 무슨 민감도 설정 좀 해야지. 민감도. 조준 민감도. 가속은 없애야 돼. 가속은 없애. 추적 카메라 이것도 없애.
Testing the limits of society, are we?
자, 퀘스트를 하러 가볼까? 호그와트로 비행 수업. 이제 비행 청소년이 될 수 있는 이제 비행 수업. 이제 마법사 하면 빗자루지. 마법사는 날아다녀야 된다. 밤이네. 낮으로 바뀌겠지?
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have
이
forgotten.
빗자루는 자가용이다.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
뻘짓거리 하지 마라.
Not a fan. I take it?
안전운전.
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
아니 뭐야? 저 빗자루가
Now,
자아를 가지고
your
있나?
turn.
Up, you stupid ratty schoolboy.
아니면 염력으로 올리는 거야? 업.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
아니 근데 난 저 빗자루 타는 거 볼 때마다 항상 불안했던 게 저 밑으로 확 돌아가면 어떻게? 타고 가다가?
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
영화에서도 나. 아니 그 균형을 잡으려면은
For your first lesson,
이
fly through each ring
코어가
in the
진짜 세야
courtyard.
되거든요.
Do take care. The brooms are school
코어가
property.
강해야
I
되네.
want them returned in one
뭐야, 이거?
piece.
이렇게 하는 거야?
This is brilliant.
정말 멋진 수업이야.
Ah,
야, 어떻게 빨리
I
가는
think
거지?
I'm getting the hang of this.
빨리 갈 수 없나?
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
어려운 움직임? 야 거기 안 가르친다며.
This next set of rings
비행
will
가속.
take you around the grounds for more of a
오
challenge.
가속. 잠깐만 이거
What a
방향이
view.
난다.
Hello. Nice day for a
난다.
fly.
이게 왜 내려가는 게 이게 안 내려가지지 이게? 이상하다. 이게 안 내려가지. 키가 뭐였지 이게 하강이었나? 컨트롤 눌러? 아니 패드인데? 아 근데 이거 타면 이거 치질 환자들 조심해야겠는데. 내려갔다. 이게 어쩔 땐 이게 내려가지고 어쩔 땐 안 내려가지는데 왜 이러지? 잠깐만 조작법을 읽어보자 다시. 아 오른쪽 스틱으로? 다시. 아 그래 오른쪽 스틱. 오른쪽 스틱.
I've got this.
오른쪽 스틱.
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
익숙해지고 있어. 더 빨리 날 수 없나? 가속.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an
Ooh,
appearance
오징어.
once in a while.
아, 난다요. 난다 그래.
That wasn't too bad.
그리 나쁘지 않은 걸.
Oh, well done. Have a moment?
오케이. 야, 빗자루 별로 안 빠른데?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like
Everett
you might be interested in making an escape from class?
마음에 드는데?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
원래 이제 여기가 길이 아닌데 한번 가보자.
Nice to
지름길이니까.
get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
그러게 저 이렇게 빨라.
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a
앞으로
burst of
숙여봐.
speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky
숙이라니?
situation.
버스트? 오.
Now that's more like it.
You
가속이
sure you're
있구나.
not part hip? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
별로 안 빨라진 것 같습니다. 빨라진 거.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
아 노란색 게이지가 없어서 그렇구나. 템이 넣어 있어.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
길 길게
Dismount
내리기.
here.
아 내리기.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
감점.
Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
아
But, Professor,
Enough.
꿇었구나.
Class is finished for the day.
쟤 꿇었네.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
후회하지 않아.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you
아,
can,
빗자루 또 사야
you
돼?
should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll
스포츠
keep an eye
가게.
out for you in the sky.
스포츠 가게로 가야 돼. 챌린지 메뉴에 이용할 수 있는 미술은 구성이 있습니다. 재능 포인트. 맞아, 나 재능 포인트 찍는 거 어디다 적어놨는데. 재능 좀 찍자. 일단은 그냥 어둠을 찍어놓을까? 미리? 주문 코어. 근데 이거 찍긴 해야 돼. 이거 찍긴 해야 돼. 고대 마법 던지기. 이거 찍긴 해야 돼. 있긴 있어야 돼. 챌린지 퀘스트 보상 전설급 무장 의복. 그럼 이제 빗자루 사러 가면 되는 걸까? 한번 보자. 빗자루를 사러 여기지? 돈 있냐고요? 첫 빗자루는 좀 저렴하게 주지 않을까?
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell
금기된
practice,
주문?
meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be
나
interested.
바빠.
Please
나
visit me
메인캐
at
밀어서
Jacobin's
빨리 그
Potions
뭐
if you'd
알로호모란가
like to
그거
earn
익혀야
a
돼.
few coins.
자물쇠 따는 주문.
Please meet
그거
me in the
메인캐예요?
seventh
그거 왔어?
floor corridor
사이트
as soon as you can.
사이드야?
I have an idea for somewhere.
You are mine!
Prying eyes and distractions.
자물쇠 따는 마법.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with
진짜로요.
inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
무역로가
Terrible
방해당했다고?
it's been. Trade routes reported as
고블린들이구나.
unusable.
그
Evidently
란록.
criminals were overtaking roads, threatening
란록들이
hamlets. I can
무역로를
fly safely
점거했네.
almost anywhere. But you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat.
재고품을 등에
Right
지고
then, back
비행한다.
to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
빗자루에 대해
Do you
알려주세요.
mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take
풀의 나무
Windwasps,
손잡이로
well known for their
유명한
quality
윈드
ash
위스프를
handles.
추천합니다.
U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the
주목나무는
Ember
사악한
Dash,
이미지야?
known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
빗자루. 불같은 성품의 사람들에게 잘 맞는 빗자루입니다. 안정성, 물풀의 나무, 윈드 위스프, 스타일리시한 빗자루. 나는 뭐 사면 되지? 미리 보기 가능? 오케이.
That item is of the highest quality.
미리 보기. 불씨 대시가 좋을 것 같은데? 아 성능은 다 똑같아? 오케이 불씨 대시로 가자.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some
Upgrade.
enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with
빗자루
the performance of
업그레이드 된다고?
any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if
업그레이드
you will,
마법?
that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom
아,
courses for time
레이스를
trials.
하라는 건가?
Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to
아,
compete
우승하라고?
for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
오케이.
That sounds
바로 간다.
intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
오 상자.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks'
높은
enthusiasm.
토페트? 오 멋쟁이 모자.
Revelio!
마법 스포츠 용품을 판매합니다. 또 뭐 있는데? 가게 문 앞인가? 소리가 들렸어. 일단 쿼디치 경기장에서 이멜다 레이스와 대화하세요. 타임 트라이얼 경주. 당장 간다. 근데 이거 해야지 이제 업그레이드 되는 거 아니야? 이거 다 해야 되지. 일단 간다. 자, 빗자루 어떻게 하는 거였지? 여기서 빗자루 소환하려면 어떻게 해야 돼요? 뭐 눌러? LB? 꾹 눌러야 된다고? 아, 꾹 누르고 B구나. 오케이. 오. 이거지.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Spintwitches is
가자.
my favorite. At least I get to
너냐?
see all the brooms, even if I can't.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in
자신?
flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days.
아니 근데 이 게임 보면은 좀 서양 애들
standards.
성숙해서 그런 건지
Enough of
모르겠는데
this.
아 애들의
Only
얼굴이
one way
아니야
to
다.
find out who's the better flyer.
아, 그 애들
I hope
몸에
one of the fastest
어른
times in
머리만
this course.
이렇게 붙여놓은 것 같아 그냥.
Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
경주하자.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
오케이. 순위권에 드세요. 순위권?
Made it.
순위권이라는 게 뭘 말하는 거지?
Brilliant.
아 이거 먹으면은 가속이 그냥 되는구나. 슈퍼맨 64 하는 기분. 해본 적은 없지만 약간 그런 기분이 아닐까? 슈퍼맨 64.
This is rather fun.
이게 어디야 이거?
Brilliant.
아 근데 이거 시점이 3인칭이라 좀 빡세다 이거. 아 그니까 내가 정확히 어디로 가고 있는지 잘 모르겠어. 캐릭터 위주로 캐릭터를 중심으로 가야 되는데 시점이 3인칭이라서.
Success. Ho, ho! Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
오 최고 기록.
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove
인정협회야?
yourself if you want to earn my
아
respect.
인정받아야 돼.
Challenge accepted then.
그 도전
Perhaps you have what it takes
받아들여주지.
after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
다른 레이서에게 도전하기 위해 단상으로 돌아가 순위표의 등급을 올리세요. 이건 뭐 어떻게 하는 거야?
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I
이
fared.
다음에 뭐 해야 돼요? 그냥 1등 해야 되는 건가? 아니면은 뭐 딴 데 가야 되나?
Obviously, the best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous plants.
이거 안 해도 돼? 아 이거는 안 해도 돼?
Do you realize what you're
다음
wearing?
지역 하면 됩니다. 오케이. 다음 지역. 잠깐만. 아 호그스미드 가라고. 호그스미드. 아 자꾸 커마로 이렇게 되나요 물어보는데 되겠냐?
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I
신기록을
was able to
세웠습니다.
set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain
아 약간
turns.
왼쪽으로 쏠리는
It's like
경향이
swoosh
있어
when I
빗자루가.
dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
업그레이드는 언제 완료해 주는 거지?
Nice doing business with you.
뭐 며칠
Thanks
지나야
for
되나?
stopping by. Hope to see you again.
퀘스트 완료. 비행 테스트. 오케이. 아 나중에 편지 보내준다고? 굿. 일단 이거부터 하자. 이거 지도 보는 게 너무 빡세 이거. 기숙사 슬리데린이야. 아, 자물쇠 따는 마법을 익히고 싶다. 그걸 익혀야지 뭐라도 할 것 같아.
Over here.
아즈카방 가고 싶으면 후플푸프를 가야 된다며.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course.
얘가 이제
Scribbler tried to
아픈
give me
여동생
detention,
고치려고
But I have ways
그
out of these
금서를
things.
이제 같이
Well,
찾자
you took the
그랬잖아.
fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the
언더크로프트.
professors know about this place. This way.
비밀스러운 방에 들어가기.
There's
비밀스러운
a
방.
secret passage just here.
비밀 통로? 못
It's well
참지.
disguised.
와. 여기인가? 아니 여는 법은 어떻게 알았어?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
상자다.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister.
그놈의 곡스톤.
She loved that infernal
기하학적
game.
기숙사 망토.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
지대 양상.
I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me for day and night. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
아 그래?
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
그래서 이 비밀의 장소에서 이제 너랑 나랑 뭘 하려는 거야? 일단 아이템 좀 있고. 이상.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind,
아,
and no
장님이야?
spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says
지팡이가 마법사를
the wand
선택한다.
chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of
곤츠 가문은
secrets.
비밀이 많고.
I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or
아,
their
특별한
secrets,
장소야?
but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden
아
spells.
금지된 마법을 연습하자고?
Like what?
Like the blasting curse.
파 저주.
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all
파 저주.
magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned.
콘프링고.
To be fair, I'm admittedly
아, 그게
partial
폭파
to more
마법이구나.
fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
아, 얘가 이제 어둠의 마법을
It may take a
알려주는구나.
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
콘프링고.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like
멀리
Incendio.
쓸 수 있다. 이게 콘프링고인가? 이게 뭐였지? 아, 이게 무장 해제였지. 콘프링고 장거리 볼트로 적중시 데미지를 줍니다. 장거리 볼트. 잠깐만. 이거를 콘프링고.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
굿.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this
아니,
day,
눈썹 태워 먹은
there's
걸로
something
끝난
about
거야?
that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've
이게
been
바로
hoping to learn.
내가 배우고
There's more where
싶었던
that came
마법이야.
from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one.
이거지. 이게
Haven't
마법이지.
been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
그래.
Nothing gets past you.
느껴져 있던 페이지에
And
뭐가
yes, it
있을까?
is. As I'm sure you suspect,
어제 봤었나?
there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right.
게임 소리가 좀
I
커요?
can see traces of
아,
ancient
그러면은
magic.
내가
Ancient magic.
조절을 좀 할게.
I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly,
괜찮아?
I'm not entirely certain.
괜찮대.
All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know,
아, 그러니까
tell
랄록이
me.
노리는 게
I've
고대
been
마법의
studying
힘인가?
archaic forms of magic for ages.
그런가 보네.
Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
오. 떠나세요.
Hello, Sebastian.
어?
Wait.
얘한테 걸리지 말라
You there.
그랬는데 딱 걸렸네.
I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
얘네 가문의 비밀 장소였다며.
You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room is called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster.
그럼 얘도
I'm
이제
not
금지된
afraid to
마법을
exploit that
쓸 줄 아는
connection
거겠지.
if I need to.
이 비밀 장소에서 이제
Trust me,
금지된
Ominous.
마법을 연습하니까.
I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an
마법
earful
세팅을
about
어떻게
this.
할까? 콘프링고를 여기다 할당하자. 뭐야? 콘프링고를 여기다 할당하고. 좋아, 새로운 마법을 얻었다. 다음 수업 필요의 방. 아니 이쪽 빠른 이동을 찍으려면은 이 깃발을 눌러야 되는데 이야. 비켜. 나 이제 화염 폭발 마법 쓸 줄 안다. 아 좀 볼래?
Confrinto!
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
오. 비밀의 문.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see
아 이걸
you've wasted
발견하는
no
게
time.
첫 번째 관문이었어?
Shall we?
After you, Professor.
먼저 들어가세요.
What is this place?
This is the room of
필요의
requirement.
방. 누군가에게 이곳이 필요할 때만 나타나는 장소란다.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by
필요의 방.
accident.
Revelio!
I'd only
보물상자.
planned to suggest
저기
to
세
you
개.
how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need.
저는
But you've
살인
managed
저주가
to reveal
필요해요,
the room on
선생님.
your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom
진요정?
your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity
소멸
to
마법?
teach you
아, 물체를
Evanesco,
사라지게
the
만들어?
vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you
잘하면 안
practice
되겠지?
the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
인간 소멸은 안 돼. 물건만 돼.
Splendid. Now, Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
이건가?
Excellent work.
오,
You'll note that you are now in possession of
월장석이 뭐지?
Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio!
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
여기 뭔가가 있어.
Is that
A에게 여기서 오랫동안 널 기다렸어.
my old school bag?
아마 네가 예상한 것보다 몇 센치 더 많은 양피지를 배정받았으니까 혹시 다시 만나고 싶으면 나에게 알려줘.
I'll just
진심을
take a
담아.
quick look at this.
아, 근데
Give
뭔가
you an
일어나고 있으니
opportunity to
22개월
explore on
구독
your own
감사합니다.
until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
아, 교수님 어렸을 때 잃어버렸던 가방이에요?
Revelio!
치료의 방. 뭐야?
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
뭐야 이거? 보물상자. 보물상자가 아니라 이거네. 일로 들어갈 수 있는 건가? 아니면 이걸 발판 삼아서 어딘가로 올라가는 건가? 그런 느낌인데. 오! 야, 그거 왜 먹어? 정말 신비로운 곳이고. 오, 미끄러진다.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
침입자?
Confrinto! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
뭐야? 부서졌는데?
Revelio!
어? 변기 깔끔? 방주제에 나한테 목욕이 필요할 거라고 생각하다니 좀 불쾌하네. 건방지게 말이야. 찐양이다옹님 3개월 구독 감사합니다. 저기 상자가 있어. 오.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
상자 아니야 이거?
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
골든 스니치?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
여기 뭐 미로처럼 돼 있네.
You are mine! Revelio! You are mine!
퍼즐 게임이냐고요? 퍼즐 부분도 있는 거겠지? 잠깐만. 이거를 내가 열 수 있는 거 아니야? 아닌가?
Incendio! Confrinto!
분수 드셔도 돼요. 빨리 알려주세요. 나 이 상자 먹어야 된다고. 지금 먹는 게 아닌가?
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
오.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's
Okay,
appeared in the
Deke야.
room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The room of requirement will always be equipped for the seeker's needs.
아니, 그래서 뭐 템 줌?
It's unplottable, so won't appear on any
템
map.
준다는 얘기 아니야?
Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions
아, 잠깐, 이거
stumble
읽고 있으니까
upon the
됐다.
room
맞자.
filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes.
아, 여기서 막
Imagine the room precisely
피로의 방이
as you
나의
need it.
생각에 따라서 달라지는 거야?
The room will do the rest.
상상력.
You've given yourself quite a
야
canvas.
잠깐,
to
아까
work
거기
with.
있던 상자 그럼 어떻게 먹어? 돌아갈 수 없나?
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
설명하는 책상. 아, 그 맵 다시 못 가요? 별거 안 나? 아, 그래도 먹어야 돼. 아, 못 참아. 아, 먹어야 돼. 무조건 먹어야 돼. 아, 나는 이제 들어갔다 나오면서 이제 먹으려고 그랬거든? 근데 뭐 그냥 한 번밖에 안 나오는 맵이야? 이건 안 되지. 아, 이거를 어떻게 참아? 아, 이거 못 먹어. 저거 그거 안 먹으면 잠 못 잔다고 오늘. 중대 사항이야 진짜.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
아 이게
You'll find
데커드
plenty
케인이야?
of items of clothing that need to be identified.
어.
The desk will be an invaluable resource.
오케이. 아 여기까지 와서 미학을 까댄다는 거야 그러면?
I imagine the desk of
아, 네,
description.
드루비오님 56개월 구독 감사합니다.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
쿠션 마법?
Conjuring.
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
잠깐 자동 저장 목록을 보라고?
Very good. When conjuring more complex spellcrafts are like...
I did. Where can I see? 먹어야지. 먹어야지.
Leviosa! You are mine! 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 Revelio!
What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out. An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin. You are mine!
Revelio! You are mine! Leviosa! You are mine! Revelio! You are mine!
What?
You are mine!
어이?
You are mine! Leviosa! You are mine!
빙고.
Revelio!
이영희 형님 감사합니다.
Revelio!
저기도 아이템이 있다.
You are mine! Revelio!
다 먹은 건가 이러면? 파란색은 이제 발판이고 노란색만 상자였으니까. 오케이. 뭐 진짜 별거 없었네? 이거 스킵 안 돼요?
Yikes! Careful!
이거 스킵 안 되나? 아, 그냥 또
Oh,
봐.
there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke
시작
was
버튼
last
누르면
here.
된다고? 안 되는데?
Is this the student?
안 돼.
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The room.
된다 스킵.
Now, it's time
Y
to
연타니까
focus on
되네.
what you need. Just close your eyes.
중요한 부분은 안 되고
Imagine the room
짜잘짜잘한 부분은 돼.
precisely as you need it.
Y였어
The
Y.
room will do the rest.
여기는 이제 중요한 컷신이라서.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Okay.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Deke thinks you should be proud.
I imagine the desk of description.
It will. Now,
자, 이제
I'll give
구현 마법.
Conjuring.
Yes.
물건을 만드는 마법. 간다. 근데 뭐든지 다 만들 수 있는 건 아닐 거 아니야. 단순한 거밖에 못 만들겠지. 코카콜라 만들 수 있나요?
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a
아,
spellcraft.
복잡한 건 마법사가 있어야 된다.
Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients
아, 재료도 있어야
or
돼?
resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and
어쨌든
scrolls in
재료랑
Hogsmeade.
만들
I did.
방법을
Where
알아야지
can I find the resources I need?
구현 마법도 쓸 수 있나
While
보네.
resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
구현 마법. 이거구만. 이건 하우징인가 보네. 가구, 러그, 시즌용 장식, 조각상. 아, 월장석으로 이거 하우징 할 수 있나 보네. 이런 거.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
이건 뭐야? 최신식, 친환경, 다용도, 고딕풍. 이거 그냥 스킨이죠. 그냥 뭐 다 똑같은 거 같은데? 그치, 스킨이지. 난 최신식.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
이게 내 방인가? 여기다 이렇게
Deke
하우징을
cannot
하는 거.
believe how many beasts you have
아,
here.
잠깐만. 여기다 좀 놔봐. 여기다가 구현화, 색상 변경. 깔끔한 색 없나? 아, 테두리밖에 못 바꾸네? 그럼 보라색. 자, 일로 좀만, 일로 좀만. 오, 마법약 스테이션. 깡충깡충 냄비. 약초약. 최신식. 색상.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to
자, 이거
brew
못 옮겨, 이거?
potions or grow plants.
나 이거 옮기고 싶은데?
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
감사합니다.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything.
아, 대충 설치한 게 아니라 잘못 눌렀어.
I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
아, 이거 위치 어떻게 바꿈? 자. 내가 위치. 배우면 옮길 수 있다고? 오케이.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll
아,
need to
있어.
gather some. You can acquire it by vanishing items here. Return to me once you've gathered it.
있다고.
I have the moonstone.
Good. You can conjure more than conjuration can be used to decorate.
구션 마법.
Why don't you try it
벽과
on the
바닥에
wall?
써보는 게 어떠니? 아, 그냥 구현 마법을 한 번 더 쓰면 되는 건가? 벽걸이와 미술품을 구현하세요. 리플러와 말. 인시하는 마법.
Cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've
말다툼하는
completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
그 다음은 장식이었지. 최신식 스탠드 조명.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Good work.
오케이.
Shall we move on?
다음은 뭐죠?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take
개조
on
마법.
alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize
바꿀 수
any
있단다.
conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
개조 마법.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item.
투영. 이건 투영. 개조.
Form the altering spell
물건이
to
변형돼?
customize it.
오, 예스. 이거 방향 어떻게 돌려? 아, 알비. 오케이, 오케이. 오케이, 굿. 쩌. 아. 최신식 벽. 아이템의 스타일을 바꾸세요. 아이템의 색을 바꾸세요. 아이템의 크기를 조절하세요. 크기가 커졌다. 커진다. 아, 커지게도 할 수 있네. 색상 변경. 스타일을 바꾸라는 건 뭐지? 아, 이렇게.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
더 어려운 거예요?
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor. or
바닥이나
balcony.
발코니를 새로운 디자인으로 바꿔보려. 바닥에도? 오.
Your
아용도.
space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some
무슨
years
마법인데?
ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
사이버펑크.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and
신비롭고 기이한
as if I'm in a
분위기.
forbidden forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
약간 슬리데린 느낌인데?
Quite a difference.
너무 음침해진 거 아니야?
Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about
야, 너무
alteration.
어둡다.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time
아,
I
여기가
spend
피로의
here,
방의
the room
일부구나.
always manages to surprise me.
아, 너무 어두운 건 좀 그래. 그래도 좀 채광이 돼야지 뭔가. 아, 채광이래. 조명이 있어야지. 오. 아, 조명을 놓으면 된다고? 그렇네.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts.
야, 어쨌든
You'll
여기서
find more of
하우징을
them
할 수
both
있다는 얘기네.
inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
자, 그럼 이곳에서 이제 뭘 하는 걸까?
I'd like to ask you about changing the
너무
room's
어두워.
ambience.
밝은
Of
게
course.
좋겠어.
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
달빛을 비추자.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
오. 좋은데? 아, 이 분위기 나쁘지 않아. 적당해. 이 정도면. 이건 뭐야? 필요의 방. 소형 화분. 화분 몇 개 넣을 수 있지? 이거는 어떻게 써? 이건 아직 사용이 안 되는 것 같은데? 내가 뒤집어 놨나? 아. 마법약. 이런 포션을 만들 수 있다. 어디 보자. 약초. 이거 화분 테이블 몇 개까? 7개까지 되지? 7개. 잠깐 7개면은 이걸 좀 설계도? 아니 어차피 화분은 설계도 필요 없을 것 같은데?
You have here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
자, 이름 길이 막히나? 상관없지. 점프하면 되지. 오케이, 점프. 내가 몇 개 있는 거야, 이씨? 그냥 막 심을 수 있는 건가? 이게 자동으로 재배 안 돼? 포션도 이거 하나씩 만들어지는 거 너무 꼴봤는데 2개 만들어놔야겠다. 좋아. 자, 이제 뭔가 만들 수 있는 거는 더 없나? 지금은? 마약 제조실이라고요? 뭔 소리야. 학생이 학생. 유틸리티 이건 뭐지? 설명하는 책상은 이미 있고 저건 뭐 따로 필요 없을 것 같고. 거울 하나 넣을까? 아니야, 거울 필요 없어. 드러그 딜러? 책장에 책을 꽂을 수 있나? 꽂아보자. 그런 건 없군. 장식이구만. 조명. 천장 조명은 없음. 의자. 아, 의자는 필요 없다. 테이블. 조각상. 크리스마스 장식. 자, 이제 어디론가 가볼까? 아, 맞다. 방이 또 있다 그랬지, 저 아래.
Dick thinks you.
아, 널찍하네. 넓게 주는구만. 그건 그렇고 가보자고. 공장이요?
And you also went on to do the exact same thing. Well, I'd appreciate.
빰빰빰빰빰. 피그 교수와 대화하기. 그래, 이제 메인스트림이구만.
I was hoping to see you.
교장 선생님이랑 좀 얘기가 되셨나요?
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen
그러니까 그
to a word
드래곤은
about
란록이 조종했다는 게
Speaking
밝혀졌잖아.
of which,
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of
고대
messages from
마법의
Professor
힘으로
Black's house elf, Scrope.
드래곤을
Scrope sent you
조종했다고.
messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
그러니까 정확히는 이제
I did.
교장
And because Jackdaw
선생님의
followed the map that he
조상이
gave, when I found the
갖고
pages,
있는
I found the location on the map.
조상인
Believe it or
이제
not,
뭐 할머니인지
it's a
어머니인지
room below
모르겠지만
Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that.
어쨌든 그 여자를
I will need to bring
좋아하던
the book.
학생이 관심을 끌라고 반지랑 페이지를 숨겼다가 그 페이지에 나와 있는 이제 지도를 따라갔다가 죽었다.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait
그래서
of Percival Rackham
아무튼
awaits
그
us there.
페이지를 따라서 이제
Professor Rackham.
그 녀석이 죽었던
I'm
곳으로
forward to
가보니까
meeting him.
지도 내실이라는 곳이
How did
있고
this Jackdaw get
거기서
the
예언자의
pages from the
환영을
book?
만나서 나와 보니까
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
그 비밀 장소가 이제 학교랑 연결이 돼 있었다. 그렇다. 그 예언자의 비밀 장소가 학교와 연결돼 있었다. 그러니까 아무튼 요약을 하자면 주인공이 무슨 고대 마법에 관련된 재능이 있는데 약간 후계자 같은 그런 포지션이야. 근데 이제 랄록이라는 악당이 이제 그 힘을 탐내가지고 빼앗으려고 하는 거지. 오. 아, 책 가져왔구나. 예언자가 책 가져오라 그랬잖아.
Map. There's Hogsmeade.
아, 어디론가 또
Here,
안내해 주는 건가?
forest. And of course,
아, 이게 전체 지도야?
Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
아, 네, 말랑말랑 포링님 6개월 구독 감사합니다. 그래, 예언자.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've
왜
placed the
저를
book on a
선택하신
pedestal
거죠?
as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
지도가 있는
That you have
방이니까.
come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to
대학원생
invaluable
포지션인데,
knowledge. Trials
지금
that
저
you must
예언자가
complete
지금
on your own.
별
Do you
시덥지 않은 거 다
recall the
시키려고 하는 거
pensive memory
보니까
you viewed in my vaulting Gringotts?
펜시브의 내용? 다시 말해봐.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one
아무튼
who
고대
could
마법의
see
흔적을 볼
traces
수 있는
of
재능을
ancient
가진
magic.
사람을
Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves
후계자로
centuries
삼겠다는 거
ago,
아니야.
in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden.
후계자인지 뭐
Until
심부름꾼인지는 모르겠지만
now.
아무튼
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts,
시험이
everything in the
아니었다고?
vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials
뭐죠?
themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge
아무튼
we
뭐
have kept
비밀리에
secret for so
지켜온
long does
힘과
not fall
지식을
into the
물려주려고
wrong
그런 거
hands.
아니었냐고.
They will test your abilities, both innate
통과하면은
and
뭐,
learned.
뭐 어떻게 되는데?
But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you.
아니,
It will take time.
불안한데?
I'm afraid we don't have the
얘네들한테 선택받으면
We have waited this
좀
long,
삶이
Professor
별로
Fig.
유쾌하지
Surely a
못해지는
few
거
more.
아니야?
Respectfully, sir.
뭐 예를 들어서
while
이제
I do
뭐
not know the secret you keep,
딸딸이 치면
I
이제
do know
바로
that our young friend here
안
has
되고
seen
뭐 그런
traces,
귤 같은 거 있는 거 아니야?
traces of a powerful dark magic
그런
being
고리타분한
wielded by
귤 때문에 내
goblin
삶을
kind.
망치고 싶지
And
않아.
we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may
아이고 무슨
already
뭐
be too
고대의
late.
이
This is
가디언들
grave news indeed. Young friend, do you
깨끗한
trust
영혼을
Professor
가져야
Fig?
되는 뭐 그런 규칙 있잖아.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the
이제
location
시험
of the first
시작이야?
trial
아직
marked
시험은
on the map
시작도 안
below
했네.
you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the
아,
trials,
이제
they may
시작이야.
be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
아니 이런 신성한 의무를 맡기에는 내 영혼은 너무 타락했어.
I know that tower. It's not
아, 뭐
far.
게임 캐릭터는 모르겠고.
You may have seen it yourself.
망토 뭐야? 나 화장실 좀 갔다 올게요. 뭐야 망토 아직도 이러고 있네? 물리 엔진 버그인가?
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
지도 내신 완료. 또 한 번 대마법사에 가까워지고 있군. 세계 지도. 아니 여긴 어디야? 되게 머네.
It's time you learned Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down
Glacius?
the situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
잠깐 일단 메인 좀 할게요. 냉동 마법. 일단 웨이나 찍으러 갈까? 저긴가? 아 날아다니니까 너무 쾌적하고 날아다니니까 너무 좋아요. 최적화 문제 해결됐냐고요? 전 잘 모르겠어요. 4090이라서. 이렇게 가기만 해도 이거 불 들어오나? 됐다. 오케이. 산 바카르의 탑.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Possible
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them
Quickly now.
페트리피쿠스 토탈루스? 이건 어떻게 하는 거지? 그냥 암살인가?
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalus.
그 마법은 어떻게 쓰는 건데? 아, 그냥 붙으면 X 뜨는구나. 아,
Well done.
죽었어. 잘못하면 걸리겠는데.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
다 뒤돌아보고 계시네.
Must be something here. Ramrock said so.
괜찮아.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Incendium!
Must be something here. Ramrock
자,
said
니네
so.
일로 와.
You are mine! It's anonymous!
빠세이, 빠세이. 오, 반달형 금태 안경.
Revalue!
오, 상자. 굿. 포션 많다. 아이템은 다 챙겨야지. $79. 이 문은 열 수 있는 건가?
You are mine! Leviosa! Revalue!
아, 뒤에 문이 있구나. 고블린이 왜 이곳에 있는지에 대해 조사하세요. 뭐지? 설마 이거 기적의 시야 이슈인가? 여기 무슨 계획서 그런 거 있는 거 아니야? 기적이? 이 종이 수상하다.
Revalue!
Orders.
탑과 주변
Directly
지역을
from Ranrock.
수색해봐. 그 이름과 관련된 거라면 뭐든지 찾아내야 해. 여기서 우리가 찾아내는 게 이 세계에서 고블린 종족의 정당한 자리를 찾아내는 열쇠가 될지도 모르니까. 아, 란록이라는 녀석이 나름대로 고블린 종족의 그런 그 흥하기 위해서 그런 짓을 했다는 건가? 오?
I will draw blood.
살짝. 오, 뭐야?
Rather unwise coming back this way.
You are mine! Incendium!
That was meant for me. Not quite.
It's anonymous!
Will be pleased.
뭐야?
You are
왜 나
postponing the
순삭이야?
inevitable.
물량 먹어야겠다.
I will draw.
긴장해야겠는데? 오케이, 긴장. 긴장해.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
아, 이 미친. 이거 너무 공격이 빨라.
You should have fled when you had the chance.
아, 내가 전에 난이도 어려움으로 올려놨었지? 아, 어쩐지 어렵더라. 아, 그래, 내가 난이도 어려움으로 올려놨었지? 아, 그래서 이제 회피할 시간을 많이 안 주는구나. 그런 거였어. 어쩐지 내가 이렇게 쉽게 죽을 리가.
Not very good at this, are you?
wanted a challenge. Instead, I got you.
아니 머리 위에 마크를 보고 눌러도 너무 늦어. 이게 난이도 차인가? 아, 이 전 전투까지는 되게 널널하게 때릴 수 있었거든. 그래. 집중력 이슈였어. 집중을 했어야 돼. 탑을 조사하세요. 탑? 지금 이게 탑인가? 저거? 오케이.
Looks like we found the entrance.
열어주세요.
It's locked.
포션 먹는 키가 아래 방향 키였나? 나 기억이 안 나네. 또 잠깐만.
And unlock.
포션 먹는 키. 아 맞네. 아래 방향 키. 챌린지. 새로운 장비를 좀 껴야 될 듯? 나 아까 뭔가 먹었는데 템을? 이거 요거랑 네 골백수님 13개월 구독 감사합니다. 고마워요. 머리 보고
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't know, we can work on it back at the castle.
보물 상자다. 스킬 포인트 남았다고요? 싸. 화염 화살이 적들을 향해 날아갑니다. 굳이? 나 이게 필요할 것 같은데. 플레이어를 감지하는 적의 능력이 감퇴합니다. 오케이. 커피. 굿.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
잠겼어.
Hello, Professor.
맥킴.
Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought.
랄록이 고대 마법을 쓰는 거 아니었어?
Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic,
고대
like
마법을
those
훔쳐서
you've seen
쓰는 거
before,
아니었냐?
has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable
아니.
hands. That said, be careful.
I will,
도와주세요.
sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
마법 가르쳐주고 가. 이거 여는 거 가르쳐주고 가 빨리.
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
아래층 입구 근처에 있다고? 오케이. 잠깐만, 이리 들어갈 수 있나? 뭘 봐 임마. 아 잠깐, 나 약 먹어야 돼. 약 좀 먹으러 가자.